Hello everyone, welcome to Lele's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. I want to welcome you back again to all of my former subscribers, and if there's any new subscribers that are watching, welcome. My name is Lele and my biological name is Leonda. However, I prefer people to call me Lele. We're going to be making some jewelry today, some Christmas jewelry, and I got the beads from Fifi's Studio off of TikTok. That can be found in my description box below. I'm also on Etsy as as Lele's Jewelry. You can also find me on Instagram as Miss Lele or Miss Letix, or you can find me on Facebook as Lele's Artistic Jewelry Designs. Before we get off into the jewelry making, I ask you all for your prayers. Today I got some sad news that my neighbor lost her Yorkie after 16.5 years of living. He lost his life today to cancer. So if you're welcome to pray for my neighbor as well as my family, because we was close to her family. She's a very good neighbor of mine, and we take care of each other. So I'm just going to take a minute and say a silent prayer for him, and then we'll continue on. Amen. I'm quite sure a lot of you know all about being fur baby moms, and that's what she was. She was a very good fur baby mom. So if this is the kind of content that you like, please hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, share it and like it with someone, family or friends. Hit the notification button so the next time I upload another video, whether it's unboxing or jewelry making, you will be notified. So we're going to get off into the beads. So I have a milk chocolate bead here. I have a silver star, a gold laser surface red bead. These is all made with high glossy surface laser exteriors. Very good high quality acrylic beads. Almost look like that, almost look glass like. Okay, we have the white. We have a snowflake bead here. And as you see, I have it on some gold cording. Okay, it's gold metallic cording. What I'm doing here is I am hand knotting each bead. So we're going to be doing a knotting technique. And I am going to be using my beading arm to help with that process. And any bead that I cannot get on by itself, I will be assisting it with some a wire needle. Excuse my voice, it's a little croaky, I've been just dealing with the loss of him the loss of him. But my voice will come back shortly. I'm also sipping on some coffee to help wake me up. Okay, so we got on the clear white snowflake bead there. Or they're like stars, they call it snowflakes. So what we're going to do is we're going to knot it up. I'm going to use the beading awl. And I like to bring it all the way down to the bead. So as you see, I'll be bringing it all the way down to the bead. Let me catch my camera here. Just to see what my... Okay, so... Then I'm going to push it through there because I need to get as close as possible. I like to try to get that knot as close as possible to the bead, if I can. Without stabbing myself. Like to have a neat knot too also, if all possible. Okay, so we got that on. Got that knotted on there. Now we're going to put on the star. So we have the silver star on there. I like to call it Star of Bethlehem. Or some people say the Star of David. I call it the Star of Bethlehem. Because that's where he was born, in the manger in Bethlehem. I've almost got all my Christmas decorations up. I just got to put my tree up and put some lighting around my arches on the inside of my home and around my patio outside in the back, and I'll be done. I love decorating for the holidays, especially Christmas, because there's always a lot of neat new Christmas stuff that comes out every year, especially in like my Dollar Tree store or Menards. Menards have some wonderful Christmas displays and Christmas decorations. I decorate with a bunch of angels. I have one corner that's the Grinch corner, which is where he belongs because he's naughty. And then I have a table with angels and nativity set. And underneath my coffee table, there is a village with snow. And my husband wanted a train, so we got a train set going around the bottom of the village to make it look like the train is stopping at the village. And I also decorate with a bunch of poinsettias. Of course, they're artificial poinsettias because me and real poinsettias don't get along. Okay, let's see. I think that should get it. I think that's as close as I'm going to get to that bead up in there. I wanted it a little bit closer. Okay, so now we got the star on. Okay, so now my next bead would be a brown chocolate bead. With this type of rope, you have to be real careful. The holes are big enough, but some holes aren't. So you have to be real careful. Stringing this type of string onto these beads. So I see now I'm gonna have to use an assist with my beading wire here. It's gonna have to assist me through that bead. That's the only way I'm gonna get through it. Because the hole is not that big, but I can assist it with my beading wire here. So let's see how this come out. See how I just pull that through. Now I have it through there. It may scar up this metallic a little bit, but it would be okay. Okay, there we go. Then you knot it back up. Tie a knot in it again. I was hoping to make an 18-inch necklace, but I think I cut off too little, but you all get the gist of it. It might just end up being a bracelet instead of a necklace. We'll see. So this Yeah, this might be a bracelet. We'll see. I want a necklace. Okay. I'm going to try to get this, like I said, as close to the bead as possible. By pushing down on this knot, beading all. Okay. Got that one on there. I just want to make sure it's good and on there. Okay, now we have, I have a tray here. I'm going to show you my tray. This is the tray I'm working off of. It's like an hors d'oeuvre tray. It's bigger than the ones that you normally see people using. So this is what I'm working off of. My beading round hors d'oeuvre tray here. So that's what's in front of me. Okay, now a brown and I need a red. And see, this bead should go on very easy because the hole is bigger than the brown bead. So see, there we go. So now it's on. Just gonna tie a knot in it. I'm gonna bring that knot on down. Try to get it close as possible to that bead without too much damaging without damaging your cord too much. So I just want to go around, find a spot to bring it down the back as well. Okay, you can see how I have a little opening here. I need to have that down some more. Okay. Come on, knot. Get closer for me. I need you to get closer. See, I don't like all that space right there. As always, you hear my clock in the background ticking away. Okay, come on. I need you closer. That's the thing when working with metallic wire. This metallic string here, you really can't see. I had to make sure I had my glasses on, everyone, I'm telling you. Just so I can see. Make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do here. Just trying to get that closer. Okay, that's as close as I'm going to get, which is good. Not as good as I want it, though. I'm going to see if I can get it just a tad bit closer. ain't trying to do all that though. Sometimes you better to just leave well enough alone, I think. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. So on to the white one. Okay, I got that in just fine. So we got white one on. This is how we're looking so far. See, I already have a loop right there and glued in place. Oh, they gotta make a nice bracelet. I don't know about y'all, but let's see. Maybe I'll just do a couple of bracelets. Let's see, do a couple of bracelets. I don't know. What y'all think? Well, I'm trying to do a necklace though. I really am. I'm trying to make a necklace. We're gonna stick with a necklace. Okay, I need this to be knotted. First, I'm trying to do it with my fingers to see how close I can get it with that first. Just push it down with my nails. See, that's what I would want to act up too. Let me tell y'all, knotting is not easy. Some of these I was doing just good with the knotting process. But when you're trying to get close to the bead, it can be a challenge. Just to try to get that knot closer to that bead. I'm not a perfectionist, but I do want it to look neat. One thing I miss doing is arts and craft shows. Last time I did one, I did it with my best friend that I ended up passing away from cancer. So it's been about 3 years since I've done an arts and crafts show. Thing is, you have to have someone that you trust, that'll have your back to do an arts and crafts show. My husband don't get soft into arts and crafts shows. It would just wear his patience to just sit there like that. That's what most men. Yes, it would. So I dare not ask him to do it with me. However, I do miss doing them. I used to have fun doing arts and craft shows. And all this jewelry that I make, especially Christmas jewelry, been halfway gone. The minute I put it on the table, it'd have been gone. I dropped the bead there for a minute, so I had to pick it up. Okay, we're finna bead on the green one. I'm still wondering if I just want to make a bracelet. Now it look like one end of this is open and the other one ain't. What's up with that? So I'm having to make a hole on the other side there. So I got a green metallic one this time instead of a green shiny one. Like this one is a green shiny one. Green shiny laser surface, a glass looking bead. And this one is a metallic one. So I'm alternating how I want the colors of my beads to look. You know, just to give it an extra look to it and extra and more texture. Now I'll try to get this bead through here. Get my string through the bead without damaging my string so much. Okay, so now we got that one on. Got that one on. It look all right so far. It don't have to be perfect. It's fun jewelry, not serious jewelry. My serious jewelry, more intricate jewelry, I'm more particular. I'm more meticulous about it being right and spot on. But when it comes to fun jewelry, that's what it is. It's fun jewelry. That's why it's called fun jewelry. It's not meant to be taken so serious. But I do want my knots to be down further. I can help it. Get down there, knot. Come on, knot. You know you want to go down there. I tell you, when I'm working, my mat slides everywhere. I may need to take another squeak of coffee. How the silk bug squeak, I'm telling you. Dealing with this here knot. Just trying to assist it down somewhere. As you see on the camera, I'm trying to just ease it down a little bit more. Closer to that bead opening. moving on, moving right along. Now it's time for a white one. So we need not a white, but we need a clear one. See if I can get it in there. Yep, I got it in there, no problem. I'm just saying if I want it to be a bracelet instead of a necklace. To me, bracelets are so much fun. Bracelets and earrings are more fun to make than necklaces are. As I'm looking at how much I have left here, which I don't have that much really left to do a necklace, unless it's going to be a choker. I should have had more beading. I should have more string. I cut way too much. I cut it too short, in other words. I cut my string too short. But now I have to think about how I'm gonna, what am I going to use for a toggle. So give me just 1 minute here. Okay, I found this like a little snowflake inside that I'm going to be using. It's a square bead, not a round bead. Well, we're going to see. We're going to see how that look. So let me just put it on. Put this on my hand. Get my clamp here. Put it on my wrist. See how far I need this to be. The star can be in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Put that back. See. We're gonna go through here. See if the hole is big enough to go through there. If not, we're gonna just assist it through the hole. The button. It's a button I bought from Joann's Fabric. I like to catch nice buttons on sale to use as closures, especially when they go on clearance. You can have some really nice ones at times, and I use them for closures. Opposing to using a metal closure. I like to use buttons sometimes. Sometimes you can find the most prettiest buttons, especially if you go looking in an antique store or at a flea market. You can find some really nice vintage buttons to turn into closures, or to use as a cabochon and do some bead embroidery around them. Now let's see if we can get it through. Okay, there we go. We got it through. Got it through, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if it'll fit through. Nope, it's not even going to fit through that. You see that? It's not even going to fit. Boy, that would have been pretty. Even though it's square, it still would have been nice. to have that as a closure. Okay, so that's not gonna work. It's not going to work. So I'm gonna need a small bead for this. Okay, I couldn't find the closure that I needed, so we're just gonna make a necklace and I'm gonna add a ribbon to it. Okay, so I added a clear one. Let's tie a knot on that. Let's get that knot all the way down here. Hey, well, I'm having the darndest time trying to get these knots close to my bead for whatever reason. Maybe that's why it'd be easier just to have a bead knotter. Because with those, you can get real close to your beads and make it look better. So it looks like I may have to invest in a bead knotter too. Next year, my Christmas list just gets longer and longer every year. For jewelry making materials, I'm telling you. Well, when you have a jewelry making business, you need to have some tools. Seems like every year I'm buying something new for my jewelry making business. I want to get to the point to where I don't have to buy nothing else. Look at that. See, that keeps sliding on there, so we're going to leave it alone. Okay. I got clear we need. I put a gold one on here. Something gold. See if I have something gold, but I won't. If I can't, then I'm just going to do a melon. I want something gold on here, but I don't want to just do all beads. I want to have like objects. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's 5 beads. I think I'm gonna leave it gold right there. So we got a gold faceted bead on there now. That's a faceted round bead, and this is the gold faceted bead. Now we're gonna see if we can get this one close. if I can get it close as possible. Just manipulating it with my hand first. Then I'll come back through. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough for me. Okay. Okay, now we got a gold one on there. It's in place of that silver that's right there. Now we need brown. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with this one. You know that hole is so small. If I can just open it up a tad bit more. I already know I'm gonna need an assist with it. So I'm stringing back on my needle. I'm gonna have to assist this cord on here. And there we go. Got it on there with the needle, with the wire needle. I gotta remember, I gotta save room for my loop at the end. Because like I said, we're gonna be putting on a cord. I don't know if it's gonna be a green cord, a red cord, white cord, brown cord. It's gonna be a cord. It's gonna be added to it to top the necklace off on the back. Okay, I'm gonna need a little assist here. Need a little assist. A little assistance with my beading on here. Try to get it down a little bit more. This is where patience come in at. At least I know this is where my patience is tested at, trying to do these knots. Without poking myself. So the last thing I want to do is poke myself with this awl. Knots. Need you to get down there. Come on, come on. Come on, Mr. Knot. Just need for you to get a little bit closer. Ooh. I think that's going to be close enough as far as I can get that. Wanted it closer than that, but we're going to settle for that. Okay, so brown red. I'm going to go with a little red melon bead. So we got a little red melon bead here. I'm going to put on. Let's see if I can get that on without having to assist it through there. Let's open it up a little bit more. We're going to need to assist it. Just no big deal. This is taking a little bit longer than what I expected. On it goes. So now we have the melon bead on. Like I said, I wanted different textures and different beads. Put a ribbon on at the end of this. So we have a red melon bead on there. Good enough for that one. I'm not going to keep on fidgeting with them. It's good enough. It's fun necklace. It's fun jewelry. Okay, so we have a red. We need a white one. Let's turn my little tray here. Get a white one on here. And we're going to use an assist with that one too then. Just so I don't fray the end of this rope so much. Okay, so we're putting a white bead on there, and we're gonna thread it on with the needle wire. So we're escorting it on here. I'm gonna assist it on. So we got that one on. And I think this is the last one. It doesn't matter if it matches up on either side. So now what we're going to have to do is we're going to tie a knot. I want to make sure my knots are the same though. Now we gotta make room down up in here somewhere for this. Let's see if I can remember this right. I wrapped it around, sticking it through my loop, which I don't think that's quite right. And I'm quite sure somebody in the comment section is going to tell me that it's not. That's not how you do it. Which I'm almost for sure that this is not how you do this. But you know what? It's going to work for me. Yes, it is. This is my way of doing it. Like I said, excuse a little frog that's in my throat. That's what I call it. Frog in my throat. I'll be glad when they leave out my throat. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Let's show the good peoples how we do this. Okay. I got my knot secure, and please don't ask me how I did this, because I just try to figure it out my own self. All I know is that I got it in a knot. And that's really all that I was concerned about, was getting this in the knot down there. Because I'm going to glue it off down there. Okay, there we go. I got a knot. I'm not going to cut that off until I glue it. Even though that one is a little bit longer than that one. A little bit bigger. Let's see if I can get it smaller. That's as small as I'm going to get it. But I ain't worry about it, because the ribbon going to go on it anyway. Okay. Now I'm going to put a ribbon on it. I'm going to top it off with a ribbon. Let me go find some ribbon and I'll be back. Okay, now I'm back. Now y'all know I told y'all this is fun jewelry. So guess what I found? Some of my artificial silk poinsettia and my ribbon crimpers. So we're gonna set that down. I know I'm gonna need 2 of them. And my gold ribbon. So I got some gold ribbon here. Let's see. Thought I had some red ribbon, but I used it up on my Christmas decoration. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, I gotta figure out the length of this. I gotta find my ruler. Okay, we got one ribbon on there. Just loop it through and tie it off like that. So you can see how I got my ribbon on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna crimp it on. Gotta make sure I got it nice and straight the way I need it. Okay. We're gonna put it through. And just straighten my mat up here. A little crooked. We have a ribbon crimper. And you might want to just fold it down some. Now you can glue this, but I'm not going to glue this just in case I don't like it. I'm trying to get it up in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to open that back up. Okay, I got one of my gold ribbons on. We're gonna put the second one on. So basically we just gotta feed it through here. Try to get these two lined up as even as possible. This is easy if this was, much more easy if this was like nylon ribbon. But it's metallic, kind of stiff ribbon. So put it through. You just got to make sure everything is looking good. Sometimes you got to do like one ribbon at a time. And see how that wants to like crimp over, so you got to make sure you got to straighten it up. That's the only thing about this. So I have to put one in at a time. because I really want this to be like on top of each other. This ribbon, which is not trying to do right now. Okay, there we go. Slowly but surely you have to work, slowly but surely you have to work this ribbon on here to get it just right. And make sure you keep that loop right there and tight. So see, now it's on your loop, just like it was on that loop. The loop is bigger than the other, but I'm gonna cover that up. Let's see if I can get this a little bit longer. Okay, we're gonna have to cut some off of that, but I'm gonna straighten this up right here. So we're going to cut some of this off, about right there. And we're going to put our ribbon on, our ribbon crimper. Let's see if we can slide it on. And then we're just gonna let's get it straightened up. I almost had it just then. I almost had it. So thing is to get it on there and crimp it in. Give it a good squeeze. Kind of like grip that ribbon. Just give it a good tug test. The ribbon is not going anywhere. And of course you put your closure, your lobster claw or whatever closure you want to put on there. Now as far as this piece right here go, we're just gonna go ahead and glue that down. But I have a little space for that right there. Now this is just a suggestion. I'm going to take poinsettia. I'm going to cut some of it off. Just to see how it looks. Actually, I think it looks cute. Poinsettia kind of big. It's covering some of my beads up. But if I think I had a small poinsettia, I think that'll look nice. I had a small poinsettia. So this is just to give you some inspiration and idea on how you can make a Christmas necklace out of ribbon, some pretty beads, different kind of beads, a poinsettia plant or a flower or a rose, and you know, just to give you some kind of idea. What you can do. Let me see if I can get this just like that right for you all. Okay. Okay, Lily. Take it. Okay, take it that way. Here we go, right there. Just a general idea with some nice pretty beads, Christmas color beads. You know, here I have like a marked brown color, red, white, green, a clear snowflake ball, a silver star, chocolate glass acrylic bead, red acrylic bead that's shiny, white, green metallic, white faceted, gold faceted. I have underneath there, I have another brown bead, a red melon bead, and another white pearlescent bead there. And the only thing I did was just clip artificial poinsettia piece off of my silk artificial plants I have that I make my flower arrangements up with. And I just, you know, clip that piece off, attached it right there in a little loop. Attached it right there, attach some ribbon, some gold metallic ribbon, put a ribbon crimper closure on, and you can add any closure you want, to that. So this is just a general idea of a beautiful necklace you could make for Christmas. I may go ahead and finish this off camera, and if you're interested in this piece will be going up in my Etsy shop because I think it looks wonderful. And the only thing I'm going to do is just going to just, like I said, just finish off my end over here. Figure out how I can attach my poinsettia plant, or go to the store and find a smaller one and put right there. Would be pretty. But I want to thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, my former subscribers. Thank you new people for coming to watch my channel. Thank you one and all. I sure do appreciate your patronage. I thank you for being patient with me. I know this video is like an hour and 10 minutes, some seconds. Didn't mean for it to be that long. Sometimes when you have a simple design in hand, it gets a little bit longer because you just never know what kind of loop it's going to take you. But this is our necklace. Beaded and floral and metallic and festive, Christmassy looking. And you can make any type of necklace like this with anything kind of ribbon and beads and flowers. Once again, thank you for visiting Lele's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. And I'll see you again for another great artistic design look. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.